Yeah. Turn the lights off, lock the exits. This ain't radio rap, this is pressure. Concrete Chronicles. Every scar got a paragraph. Raised in a city where the sirens sing lullabies. Mama cries smoke while the landlord double lies. Cold nights, broken bikes, roaches in the cereal. Dreams looked impossible, death looked material. I was 16 with venom inside my molars. World on my back like a stack of dead boulders. Teacher said calm down, I sharpened my rage. Now I black out booths like riots in the cave. You winning, the killers got cosmetic aggression. Tight tough online, then collapse under pressure. I carve every syllable straight into granite. You mumble through tracks like your lungs full of panic. I'm from the gutter, why survival got taxes. Where friends turn Judas for a chain and a package. Every handshake got snakes under the sleeves. Smile in your face while they sharpen the cleaves. I don't flex jewels, I weaponize trauma. Turn pain into bombs that innate through the drama. Every beat gets strangled, every mic get murdered. Your whole mixtape weak mind, leave fingerprints burning. Concrete Chronicles, blood on the avenue. Dreams get buried where the wolf never value you. Built from the anger, the hunger, the casualties. Still I stand tall while they drown in their fantasy. Concrete Chronicles, scars in the baseline. War in my lungs every time that the tape rewind. This ain't a gimmick, this fury authentic. I came from the dirt, now the whole game's in fact. I got a cemetery flow, every bar degrades. Kick doors off hinges when I enter the stage. These rappers are clones with identical faces. Same rented chain, same artificial cadence. I spit like a psychopath locked in confinement. Too many nights with revenge on my eyelids. Hunger so deep I could swallow the industry, then spit out the skeletons, missing their dignity. You ain't built for the pressure, you folded already. Sweat through your hoodie when the room getting heavy. I survived real storms, eviction and violence. You survive Wi-Fi cuts and temporary silence. I move like a tank through a battlefield anthem. Every verse hit harder than collapse from expansion. Got demons that dance every night in the mirror, but fear disappeared when the bottom got clearer. Now labels wanna call like they love me from jump. Where were you vultures when my fridge held dust? Now they all quote me, repost me, study cadence, but pain can't be copied, that's permanent placement. Concrete Chronicles, blood on the avenue. Dreams get buried but the wolves never value you. Built from the anger, the hunger, the casualties. Still I stand tall while they drown in their fantasy. Concrete Chronicles, scars in the baseline. War in my lungs every time that the tape rewind. This ain't a gimmick, this fury authentic. I came from the dirt, now the whole game's infected. I don't want peace, I want truth with aggression. Expose every fake with surgical methods. Your favorite rapper probably ghosted his verses. I drag mine from breakdowns and psychological curses. Every line got teeth, every metaphor bites. I don't rap for applause, I rap to survive. Heart full of static, brain full of sirens. March through the flames while the weak keep hiding. They said tone it down, I turn louder instead. Now the bassline sound like apocalypse steps. I'm gasoline soaked with the matching my grin. One spark from collapse and the chaos begin. Built this from scraps from abandonment issues. Now arena streamlines that were born from my mental. Funny how pain become profitable eventually, but scars still permanent under the spectacle. So if the world won a war, then load up the drums. I was born in the dark where the cold never numb. Concrete Chronicles, cards in the history. Last man standing while the weak fade instantly. Yeah. No sympathy, no saviors, just rage and survival. Concrete Chronicles, Concrete Chronicles,
Yeah, you know what time it is. Vault sealed, money stacked, enemies nervous. This ain't motivation music, this survival music. Yeah. I came from corners where the winter felt lawless. Gunshots echo while the cops stay cautious. Young boys hungry, old heads heartless. Dreams got buried in apartments and garbage. I learned quick, trust get expensive. Smile too wide, that's suspicious intention. Seen dudes fold for a chain and attention. Now they online selling fake redemption. I move militant, calculated with pressure. Stack cash slow, like a criminal investor. You flash money, I multiply assets. Difference between bosses and dudes chasing captions. I got scars still hidden beneath the designer. Pain turned me colder, success turned me wiser. Now every room quiet when I enter the section, cause real recognize power without an introduction. These rap dudes soft underneath all the image. Internet killers with emotional limits. One real problem and they suddenly spiritual. I survived nights where survival got physical. Rhyme deposit locked deep in the vaults. Pain turned profit, I was built from the loss. Enemies watch while the empire grow taller. Now every move got the whole gang cautious. Round the budget, bar stack like bricks. Street made hustle with a billionaire twist. This ain't luck, this strategic ambition. I turn war stories into financial positions. Southside scars still printed in my instincts. Even rich now, I don't move without discipline. Too many smiles hide venom and jealousy. That's why success came packaged with weaponry. I remember cold nights, no heat in the kitchen. Now executives stand when I enter the building. Funny how the broke days build stronger ambition, while privileged rappers collapse under criticism. I don't just rap, but I study the market. Every enemy move get addressed with precision. Y'all emotional, tweeting your frustrations. I buy the company, controlling the station. Bulletproof mindset, trauma in the bloodstream. Still hear ghosts whispering through my daydream. Friends turn strangers once the checks got longer. Now I trust silence way more than honor. I got killers in suits handling business politely. Smile for the cameras while the wolves move nightly. This mixtape raw like basement confessions. Every line short from survival lessons. Locked deep in the vault. Pain turned profit, I was built from the loss. Enemies watch while the empire grow taller. Now every move got the whole game cautious. Bar stacked like bricks. Street made hustle with a billionaire twist. This ain't luck, this strategic ambition. I turn war stories into financial positions. I seen rappers go broke trying to look undefeated. Bought chains, lost homes, now they beg for agreements. Meanwhile I stay patient, move like a tactician. Now my bank account talk louder than opinions. You can't scare somebody raising survival, where every block had addiction and rivals. I learned early, fear either break you or sharpen. That's why my mindset dark like abandoned apartments. I don't glorify pain, I monetize struggle. Built an empire from the dirt and the rubble. Every insult became fuel for expansion. Now I own spaces they couldn't imagine. Still got hunger even after the millions, cause comfort create weak men and civilians. I stay dangerous mentally, physically focused, while these fake tough rappers emotionally broken. Vault full of bars, every line ammunition. Legacy built from aggressive persistence. Rhyme deposit carved in the concrete forever. King mentality die never. Get rich or disappear trying. Vault close, pressure apply. G-unit mentality forever.
Taylor gang. Yeah. Dust on the vinyl, smoke in the air. Real player energy mixed with gutter ambition. Crate diggers delight. Let the speakers bleed. Yeah. Back room smell like weed and no records. 808 rattling the floorboards reckless. Digging through crates like a hunter for gold. Every sample got ghosts from decades ago. I came from nights where the rent stayed late. Now private flights touch down in different states. Funny how success make old friends awkward. Now they all call when the checks get larger. I keep it smooth but the hunger's still vicious. Smile on my face while I calculate distance. Too many fake vibes hidden in the praises. Everybody love you till the spotlight changes. Gold papers roll while the skyline glow. City move cold when the night moves slow. I learned game from hustlers and musicians, not internet trends and fabricated visions. These rappers too loud with emotional gimmicks. I move calm cause real power move different. Every verse smoke heavy but the bars stay brutal. Underground spirit mixed with executive movement. Crate diggers delight, soul in the static. Vinyl crackle mixed with automatic habits. Smoke clouds rise while the bassline knock. Built from the hustle on them cold black blocks. Crate diggers delight, pressure and flavor. Late night ambition mixed with street behavior. This ain't nostalgia, this player survival. Tailor-made rhythm with a wolf pack around. I seen dudes go broke trying to imitate stars, spending all their money just to flex in the dark. Meanwhile I stay focused, stacking investments, turn mixtape dreams into lifelong leverage. Penthouse sessions with the curtains half open. City lights flicker while the loud keep smoking. Still got scars underneath all the luxury, cause fame make friendships feel temporary. I don't chase approval, I chase expansion. Every move strategic, every risk calculated. These labels manufacture personalities daily, then replace them once the strings start fading. I survived doubt, fake love, bad contracts. Now a rain and scream every line right back. Funny how the same people who ignore me now quote my bars like scriptures at parties. Still ride smooth with aggressive intentions. Every beat hit like trunk rattle tension. Pray digger mindset, search deeper than surface, cause real art born from pain and purpose. Like soul in the static, vinyl crackle mixed with automatic habits. Smoke clouds rise while the bassline knock. Built from the hustle on them cold black block. Great diggers delight, pressure and flavor. Late night ambition mixed with street behavior. This ain't nostalgia, this play is survival. Tailor-made rhythm with a wolf pack arrival. Ashtray full, mind still racing. Success came fast, but the paranoia stayed with me. Too many smiles, got envy underneath them. That's why I trust energy before I believe people. I keep some killers in the circle, still grounded. Not loud online, trying to look extra violent. Real ones silent till the pressure get active. Then the whole room shift from the tension they carry. I remember studio nights, eating cheap food. Now boardroom meetings, discussing percentages. But the hunger's still alive in my bloodstream. Discomfort turn lions in the house, pets eventually. Every crate got stories hidden in the grooves. Every scar in my life gave the rhythm truth. So when the beat drop heavy with the analog hiss, you can hear the ambition in every breath I spit. Crate diggers delight, forever in rotation. Player mentality mixed with raw frustration. And if the game forget who kept the vibe authentic, I shake the whole scene with one smoke-filled sentence. Taylor gang or nothing, vinyl spinning, smoke flow, still grinding, still dangerous. Taylor gang. Yeah. Iron Mike, cold blood, dark nights. You hear them chains rattling? That's pain talking through the speakers. Let's get it. Raised where the hallway smell like despair. Gunshots outside while mama said prayers. Cold-hearted witness made the young turn vicious. Every meal felt stolen from impossible conditions. I came from blocks where trust got murdered. Friends turned snakes once the envy surfaced. Now I move deep with survival instincts, cause fake love disappeared when the lights get dim. These rap dudes sweet underneath the image. Internet wolves with emotional limits. I bark through the beat with predator energy. Every verse hit like unresolved memories. Iron Mike sessions, rage in the booth. Truth so sharp, cut holes in excuses. I spit from the gut, from the scars, from the trauma. Not fabricated, painful corporate responses. My soul got scratches like old vinyl records. Still haunted by nights where depression got reckless. But I turned every breakdown into ammunition. Now my voice sound like organized demolition. Iron Mike sessions, blood in the baseline. Dark thoughts echo every time the tape rewind. Built from survival, pressure and violence. Now every track sound like thunder and sirens. Iron Mike sessions, hunger in the spirit. Pain so real you can physically hear it. This ain't entertainment, this war through rhythm. Dog mentality against the whole system. I've seen weak men fold under temporary pressure. Seen fake kings exposed by adversity. Weather everybody hard till the wolves move closer, then they disappear like smoke in October. I don't fear pain, pain raised me. Hard times carved the monster they created. Every scar on my soul got stories attached. Every loss made the hunger come back. These labels love trauma when it sound profitable, but don't care when your life feel impossible. They market the race, but ignore the destruction till another loss so become public consumption. Still I fight through the madness, relentless. Swing on every beat with aggressive intentions. Every growl got weight like chains on concrete. Every hook hit heavy like boots in the street. I remember nights with no food in the kitchen. Now executives stand when I enter the building. Funny how success make old enemies
always nervous, now they whisper my name with uncomfortable respect. Iron mic sessions, blood in the baseline. Dark thoughts echo every time the tape rewind. Built from survival, pressure and violence. Now every track sound like thunder and sirens. Iron mic sessions, hunger in the spirit. Pain so real you can physically hear it. This ain't entertainment, this war through rhythm. Dog mentality against the whole system. Still got demons chained inside my chest. Still wake up angry with the world and stress. Cause scars don't vanish once the checks get bigger. Pain still follow every legendary figure. I don't rap pretty, I attack microphones like revenge rap. Tight inside baritone tones, every line aggressive with apocalypse energy. Like the streets themselves finally found a voice in me. Y'all chase fame, I chase survival. That's why my soul still moves primal. I came from darkness where the weak got swallowed. Where tomorrow ain't promised and pain feel gospel. Iron mic glowing, red from the pressure. Sweat on my face while the bass get heavier. Crowd screaming loud while the rage keep building like a riot. Breaking loose inside the building. This for the broken, forgotten, abandoned. For every kid who grew up empty-handed. Iron mic sessions carved into the pavement. Raw DMX spirit, forever dangerous.
Yeah, iron sharpens iron. The pain sharpens beast. And the mic never lies. Dog father frequency. Yeah. West Coast concrete talk. Lowriders outside, smoke in the air. It's the blueprint nephew. Built from pressure and persistence. Yeah. Slide. Yeah. Slide through the boulevard, smooth but dangerous. Mind full of game, heart still stainless. City lights flicker while the baseline knock. Every corner got ghosts from the old school blocks. I grew up around hustlers with mechanical patience. Old heads taught survival without explanations. Seen dreams die young over pride and envy. Now I move calculated, while the weak move empty. These new cats loud, but they spirit too fragile. Internet gangsters with imaginary battles. I speak calm cause real power's silent. Still leave a whole room mentally violent. Gold spokes spin while the sunset bleed orange. Palm trees sway like they hiding informants. West Coast soul mixed with militant energy. Every line cold like criminal chemistry. I ain't chasing clout, I build legacy structures. You chasing attention, I maneuver through pressure. Difference between bosses and temporary hype. One built foundations, one built lights. Lyrical blueprint, vol 1, built from the pavement. Baseline warfare mixed with gangster meditation. Smoke in the sky while the real ones rise. Truth in the rhythm, fire and ice. Lyrical blueprint, vol 1, pressure perfected. Every scar turned bars, every loss redirected. This ain't pretend, it's survival music. West Coast aggression with soul in the movement. Backseat meetings with the windows tinted. Everybody loyal to the money, get tempting. I seen brothers fold over jealousy and greed. Now trust rare as innocence in the streets. I keep the circle small like encrypted discussions. Too many fake smiles, hide corrupt intentions. Real ones don't gotta advertise toughness. You feel it when they walk in, silence get uncomfortable. Studio sessions smell like smoke and ambition. 808s hit like parole violations. I lace every verse with calculated pressure. Smooth on the surface, but the soul still reckless. These rappers copy trends, hoping fame lasts longer, but temporary noise don't build monsters. I survive errors, betrayal, and lawsuits. Still stand tall while careers dissolve quick. Life taught lessons through pain and survival, not motivational quotes or social recitals. That's why my delivery heavy with realism. Every bar carries scars underneath the rhythm. Lyrical blueprint, vol 1, built from the pavement. Baseline warfare mixed with gangster meditation. Smoke in the sky while the real ones rise. Truth in the rhythm, fire and ice. Lyrical blueprint, vol 1, pressure perfected. Every scar turned bars, every loss redirected. This ain't pretend, it's survival music. West Coast aggression with soul in the movement. Late night drives with revenge in the speakers. Moonlight glow on the chrome two-seaters. Still got hunger even after accomplishments. Cause comfort turn killers into soft opponents. I move strategic like chess with consequences. Every move matter when survival expensive. Seen too many legends self-destruct, chasing ego. Now I stay grounded while the world move evil. Blueprint mentality, build before bragging. Too many dudes are image, no foundation. I came from places where the strong stay focused. 1 week move and your whole life broken. Still smooth talk with a predator instinct. Smile on my face while the pressure stay thick. Every beat become a battlefield sermon. Every hook sound like the streets still burning. Volume 1 carved deep into the culture. West Coast soul with the mindset of soldiers. And if the game forget who engineered the motion, I bring thunder through the speakers to the coast erupt open. Yeah. Blueprint complete, smoke never clear. Real, never disappear. Dog father, forever. Yeah. Underground pressure. Steel rails, black paint, cracked concrete. Welcome to the theory. West Coast engineered violence. Yeah. 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 Bass hit hard like a raid at midnight. City still dirty underneath all the bright lights. Subway walls covered deep in rebellion. Names of the lost sprayed across every section. I came from a place where survival meant strategy, where every handshake carried hidden anatomy. Young boys hungry with mechanical rage. Dreams trapped behind bars like animals in cages. These new rappers sweet like marketing slogans. Fabricated pain with imaginary moments. I spit facts sharpened straight from the pavement. Every verse feel like a public arraignment. Studio smoke thick enough to cloud judgment. Snare drums crack like aggressive disruptions. I build classics while y'all chase attention. Difference between architects and temporary mentions. Concrete heartbeat, adrenaline rhythm. Police lights flash through the train car window. Still I move calm with a general posture. Cause panic never helped nobody conquer. Subway graffiti theory painted in rage. Truth on the walls while the weak act stage. Underground kings still breathe through the static. Built from the chaos and survival tactics. Subway graffiti theory, baseline brutal. Every bar heavy like industrial funeral. This ain't pop rap, this pressure and pain. Street philosophy carved into the train. I seen ambition turn brothers to rivals. Money bring envy quicker than survival. Everybody loyal to the checks get massive. Then they switch sides on some snake-like habits. Back in the lab with militant focus. Every beat knocked like riots in motion. I don't make songs, I construct disaster. Soundtrack for hustlers and natural-born bastards. You can hear trauma inside every kick drum. Every hi-hat sound like helicopter circling. It's that midnight train through a war zone district where death and temptation move statistically. Fake gangsters talk loud for reactions. Real ones silent while they plotting expansions. I learn more from the streets than professors. Pain teach lessons, no classroom measures. My legacy stamped in the culture permanent, while most careers disappear with the turbulence. I survive errors, betrayals, lawsuits, madness. Now my influence stretch worldwide like static. Subway graffiti theory painted in rage. Truth on the walls while the weak act stage. Underground kings still breathe through the static. Built from the chaos and survival tactics. Subway graffiti theory, baseline brutal. Every bar heavy like industrial funeral. This ain't pop rap, this pressure and pain. Street philosophy carved into the train. Steel toe mentality, cold-eye precision. Still mix pain with scientific rhythm. Every classic born from sleepless obsession. Perfection caused blood, stress and depression. I seen dudes self-destruct, chasing illusions. Too addicted to fame and public approval. Meanwhile, I kept building empires in silence, while critics screamed opinions from the sidelines. Subway tunnels echo stories of survival. Single mothers lost kids, hustlers and rivals. That's why my music sounds cinematic and ruthless. Cause life in the trenches never came with excuses. You hear that bass, that's the heartbeat of pressure. That snare, sound like revenge getting measured. Every track like graffiti, sprayed on the system. Permanent marks from the forgotten and vicious. This the theory, pain create the art form. form, struggle make legends. Why comfort make soft souls? Subway graffiti theory, forever immortal. West Coast warfare through industrial portals. Yeah. Spray paint on the concrete, bass in the bloodstream. Underground forever, Dre style. Pressure. Yeah. Straight out the boulevard with a baseline dangerous. No sugarcoat, no filter, just concrete truth and heavy drums. West Coast aggression, certified. Boom back. Yeah. Boom back. Yeah. Boom bap crack through the trunk like warfare. City full of vultures and corrupted mayors. Youngsters on the corner learn survival from addicts, while rich folks profit off the chaos and panic. I came from blocks where the sunlight lied, where ambition got buried next to homicides. Mama worked doubles just to keep lights on. Meanwhile, politicians act blind when the night long. These rappers too polished, too corporate clean. Manufactured pain for the marketing schemes. I spit raw truth with a militant cadence. Every line heavy like riots in basements. You ain't hard cause you post angry captions. Real pressure hit and your whole squad vanish. I seen dudes crumble once adversity into fake kings exposed. When the spotlight pressure, West Coast soul with a war-ready mindset. Still move sharp like the world got knives out. Every handshake suspect in this climate, cause envy make cowards move silent and violent. Boom bap boulevard, concrete symphony, pain in the drums, rage and energy, built from the struggle and ruthless survival. Now every verse sound like urban revival. Boom bap boulevard, truth over gimmicks, street-born stories with aggressive physics. This ain't entertainment, this pressure documented. Every scar in the beat line permanently cemented. I seen fake activists chase social applause. Same people silent when the neighborhood fall. Everybody revolutionary when the camera live, then disappear once the pressure arrive. Old school mentality, discipline first, cause ignorance spread quicker than the viral curse. I learned game from hustlers and hard-working mothers, not influencers selling fantasies to suckers. 808 knock like police at midnight. Train tracks echo through the cold street lights. Boom bap rhythm mixed with survival trauma. Every bar hit harder than generational drama. These labels want rebels, they can commercially package to the truth, get uncomfortable and damage averages. I don't water down rage for approval meetings. I spit fire to the whole damn booth, overheating, still 10 toes where the wolves are lurking. Still move calm when the whole block nervous, cause panic kill faster than bullets sometimes, and weak minds collapse under hard lifelines. Concrete symphony, pain in the drums, rage in the energy, built from the struggle and ruthless survival. Now every verse sound like urban revival. Boom bap boulevard, truth over gimmicks, street-born stories with aggressive physics. This ain't entertainment, this pressure documented. Every scar in the beat line permanently cemented. I don't glorify pain, I expose the mechanics. How poverty and greed keep the whole world frantic. Kids grow cold when the rent due monthly. Dreams move slower when survival hungry, but I still swing hard with a lion mentality. Middle finger raised to fabricated realities. Too many dudes sell souls for attention, then wonder why they spirit feel empty. Boulevard preacher with the bass heavy sermon. Every kick drum sound like the earth still burning. I came from the era where lyrics meant warfare, not recycled hooks and designer hair. Still sharp tongue with the predator instinct. Every verse calculated like criminal chess moves. You can hear the frustration deep in the analog, like riots trapped forever inside the boombox. Boom bap boulevard, carved into the pavement. Truth don't die even under enslavement. And if the game forget who built this foundation, I shake the whole culture with raw narration. Yeah, heavy drums, concrete stories. West Coast forever. Yeah. Tape hits in the background, static in my bloodstream. Welcome to the analog state of mind. No filters, no mercy. Yeah. I grew
screaming downstairs under inside my brain. TV antenna twisted with aluminum hope. Cold nights, empty fridge, learned to laugh at the broke. Now I weaponize pain like a chemical spill. Every verse leave a permanent dent in the grill. Y'all rap soft like apologies over pianos. I black out booths like riots at abandoned casinos. Still psychotic enough to write with insomnia. Dark thoughts orbited me like helicopters monitoring. You know the feeling when the pressure get biblical. Every smile around you start looking artificial. I don't trust praise, I dissect the intention. Most compliments got jealousy hidden in them. I seen fake love spread quicker than viruses, then disappear once your life starts spiraling. So I built armor from sarcasm and trauma. Turn rage into art with mechanical hunger. Now every syllable sharp enough to split granite. Your favorite rapper panic when my name get mentioned. Analog state of mind, static and violence. Thoughts too loud for the room to stay silent. Raised in the chaos, sharpened by survival. Now every verse sound like psychological sirens. Analog state of mind. Take that therapy, pain in the baseline, venom in the melody. This ain't nostalgia, this war through the speakers. Built from the dirt while the weak got weaker. Back when cassette tapes tangled in the deck, I was writing death threats disguised as intellect. Teacher said, Marshall, you got too much anger. Now that anger turned legendary behavior. These new rappers carbon copy each other. Same fake pain, same rented out swagger. Everybody tough till adversity visit, and they disappear faster than failed politicians. I survived humiliation, poverty, chaos. You survived Wi-Fi lag and celebrity gossip. Difference between scars and temporary sadness. I spit from the gut while y'all fabricate madness. Every line got teeth like a rabbit attack dog. Mine gone nuclear every time the track on. I don't make music for corporate approval. I make anthems for people emotionally brutalized. Still haunted by nights I couldn't escape myself. Mirror conversations with a fractured mental health. But pain became fuel once the rhythm got involved. Now every beat feel like revenge getting solved. Analog state of mind, static and violence. Thoughts too loud for the room to stay silent. Raised in the chaos, sharpened by survival. Now every verse sound like psychological siren. Analog state of mind. Take deck therapy, pain in the baseline, venom in the melody. This ain't nostalgia, this war through the speakers. Built from the dirt while the weak got weaker. Yeah, I still got demons sitting front row watching. Heavy success came stitched with exhaustion. Funny how fame magnified paranoia. Now every stranger face look like extortion. I don't do gimmicks, I dismantle illusions. Y'all chase trends while I manufacture movement. Built different, trauma gave me precision. Heavy insult became ammunition. You know what it's like when the rage feels sacred. With every bad memory replaying layers. That's why I attack every beat like survival. Cause losing my voice mean losing my revival. I came from the basement to global hysteria. Now critics dissect every breath and syllable. But the hunger still alive underneath the spotlight. Still feel broke every single damn night. Analog state of mind, forever corrupted. Static in my chest while the world stay erupted. And if the industry want war with the outlaw, I leave microphones shattered with the power of napalm. Yeah, take this. Fading out, still angry, still breathing. Analog forever.
Yeah. West Coast smoke in the bloodstream, static in the speakers, soul in the concrete. Dog mentality, still dangerous. Yeah. Yeah. Slide through the night with the bassline growling. Chrome on the curb while the police prowling. City too cold, everybody got motives. Smile for the camera while the hate stay loaded. I came from blocks where the sirens stay singing, where kids learn hustle before they learn forgiveness. OGs on porches with smoke in the wind, talking survival while the world full of sin. These rappers too polished, too soft in the middle. Internet gangsters with rented credentials. I spit venom slow, let the poison breathe. Every line heavy like a coffin with grief. Long Beach spirit in the rhythm I walk. walk with. Game full of clowns, I just buried the nonsense. Gold in my teeth, but the hunger's still vicious. Built from the gutter, ambition malicious. Static in my veins, soul in my cadence. Pain made patience, pressure made greatness. You ain't seen war till betrayal gets personal. Friends turn snakes when the money get vertical. Static in soul, blood in the audio. Nightmares echo through the stereo. Still 10 toes, swear the wolves all wrong. Heart full of scars, but the mind stay strong. Static in soul, rage in the melody. Dark thoughts, mixing with the Hennessy. Built from the smoke, and the unforgiving. Still stand tall while the weak stop living. Cruise through the city like a king in exile. Palm trees sway while the streets turn hostile. Everybody talk tough till the truth gets spoken. Then they fold quicker than a jawbone broken. I seen fake love turn real ugly. Seen rich men panic when the room get bloody. Power ain't money, power moves silent. Real killers whisper while the weak move violent. I got scars under every gold record plaque. Every platinum moment got trauma attached. They only see smoke and the women in fame, not the paranoia buried deep in the brain. West Coast rhythm with apocalypse energy. Every verse hit like criminal therapy. I don't chase trends, I assassinate gimmicks. Leave careers flatlined after 1 minute slip is still smooth. Talk with a predator grin. Devil in the booth when the bass kick in. Static in the air every time I speak. Whole room freeze when the realness leaks. Static in soul, blood in the audio. Nightmares echo through the stereo. Still 10 toes, where the wolves are wrong. Heart full of scars, but the mind stays strong. Static in soul, rage in the melody. Dark thoughts, mixing with the Hennessy. Built from the smoke, and the unforgiving. Still stand tall, the weak stop living. This for the lost ones trapped in survival. Dodging temptations, addictions, and rivals. Concrete dreams with aggressive intentions. Raised by the chaos, perfected through tension. I don't do fake for the sake of acceptance. Most these dudes counterfeit down to the essence. I smell fear every time they approach me. Fake out for energy, don't impress the OG. Black top sermons from the back of the alley, where pain move fast and the bodies get carried. I learned discipline from the hunger and riots. Now my name ring loud while the jealous stay quiet. Still got wolves in the circle beside me. Still got demons in silence that guide me. But I turned every wound to a legendary sentence. Now the whole damn culture repeating my presence. Static in soul, that's the code that I live by. Pressure make diamonds, revenge make a killer mind. And if the game won the test with the throne work, I bring hell to the booth till the whole earth burns. Yeah, smoking along. Static in the sky. Song never dies. West Coast forever.